Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yeah.
And welcome back to another week.
It's Christmas time.
It is Christmas time.
It is Christmas time.
Yes, 'tis the season.
Yes, Christmas time is here.
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Yes, do a little Charlie Brown for you. Yes.
Well, you know what? That is very Christmassy.
Yes, it is.
You know, that whole rendition, that whole album that they made for Charlie Brown.
Yes, the trio.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it is. I mean, you hear that music and
that
it's
jazz
like,
music is great. When they hit that piano, when that guy hit that piano, it's wonderful.
When you hear that,
that's
you're like,
Christmas.
oh, this is Christmas.
That is Christmas.
And the crazy thing is, I don't care what time of year you hear it, it makes you go back to Christmas.
Yeah, but you really want to listen to Christmas.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes they'll play that, you know, on a jazz set, and you hear that song, it's like, that is so good. Well, you know what else? It's so Charlie Brown.
And see, and it's very Charlie Brown. It's very Christmas. And I'm so glad, you know, going on another subject, that we're actually, you know, because the last couple of years up here in Omaha, we haven't really got no kind of snow or anything.
Yeah.
Finally, kind of like a winter.
Yeah.
Now, family, we got some winter going on here.
Well, I'm gonna beg to differ.
What?
We always get winter.
Yeah.
It is cold.
But it's gonna be really cold next week.
This time we actually have some snow, because we didn't get snow last Christmas.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, but we have snow right now.
We got
a
little bit, and it's gonna be more.
So it may be a nice white
And it's gonna be an
Christmas.
Arctic freeze next week. We're gonna be freezing.
Which for some reason you're looking forward to.
Yes, I like the freeze.
I don't know why you want it to freeze.
Well, see, just like you said, in the other parts of the state where some of our family is, our OFPG family, and we're praying that y'all okay and all that snow, but it's a lot of snow some places. A lot.
Yes, and I'm happy
I don't want
I'm
that
not
much
in those
snow.
places.
Yes, I don't want that much snow.
Don't want to be in those places.
No.
And if you're out there in those places, our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yes, be safe out there. Be safe.
I like little snow, like 2 inches, 3 inches.
Well, I want a little bit more snow than that.
Okay.
A little more. To really look like Christmas.
Okay.
A winter wonderland.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, anyway.
Yes.
This week, everybody.
Yes.
We're going to talk about Christmas-themed games.
Yeah.
You know, those games that say Christmas.
That's really kind of tell you what Christmas is, what's going on with Christmas.
With Christmas.
Yes.
And so these are easy games you can play with your family and friends. Now, some of them we have in our possession.
Some we got.
Some we've talked about on OFPG Voices.
Yes.
And then some we haven't played or talked about, and we're going to introduce those to you. So we have 5 Christmas-themed games we want to share with you today.
Just celebrating the season.
Celebrating
the season. Yes. Love that.
But before we get into all that good stuff,
all of that,
let's hear a word from our awesome sponsors, Upper Deck.
Yes.
KTBG.
Yes.
And Board&Dice.
Let's go.
Upper Deck produces a collection of premium games for fans of all genres. Their games are just what you're looking for, whether it's a game packed with superheroes fighting villains, secret spies saving the world, or a game filled with magic and potions. Relive some of your beloved moments in film with games from their legendary series and Versus System 2-player card games. Join fantastical adventures in Upper Deck's original games like Dungeon Draft and Keepers of the Quest Star. Upgrade any trading card game or collectible card game with Marvel character card sleeves and playmats from their gaming accessory line. Take your game space to the next level with colorful, fan-worthy gallery prints. Dive into Upper Deck games and enjoy hours of adventure. For more information, visit upperdeckstore.com. Have a blast with your family and friends with games from Kids Table Board Gaming. They have a variety of games to choose from, such as Power Plants, Creature Comforts, Wreck Raiders, and Fossilis. These games bring the fun to the table. KTBG is making casual games for the serious gamers and serious games for the casual gamers. To view all the games in their catalog, visit kidstablebg.com. Board&Dice designs, develops, and publishes family and strategy board games. Their goal is to make interesting and diverse games that everyone can enjoy. known for their tea games such as Tabanusi, Tawatinsuyu, Tekenu, and Teotihuacan City of Gods, and their most recent crave-worthy releases are Terracotta Army, Tautum, Origins First Builders, Mandala Stones, and Zapotec, just to name a few. If you're looking for challenging games that will give you and your family hours of enjoyment, look no further than Board&Dice. To check out their entire catalog of games and products, visit boardanddice.com.
Upper Deck. Yes, family, yes. Now, Starla, I hear they got some kind of contest that's really exciting going on.
Upper Deck is running their Legendary Gamer Contest. Now, the prize is 2 free tickets to Gen Con, board games for a year, and much more. Now, anybody who wants to enter this contest, they just need to visit upperdeckstore.com/Legendary Gamer. Now, you want to know what a Legendary Gamer is? It is someone who is passionate about playing board games and the board game hobby. So if you want to submit an entry, you can send a video or a written entry and just tell Upper Deck what it means to you to be a legendary gamer.
Legendary Gamer Contest.
Yes.
Now that's really cool.
Yes.
Now remember, family, 12/18 is the last day to enter, so do it, do it, and try to get the Gen Con.
That's right.
Yes.
Now, of course, there is Kids Table Board Gaming.
Yes, Kids Table Board Gaming and Maple Valley. Now,
Maple Valley.
they just had a successful Kickstarter for Maple Valley, and it's funded. So now it's the late pledge that you still can get on and get your Maple Valley. Because like we said, it's a really cool, kind of sequel.
Awesome.
It's a sequel to Creature Comforts, and these are the little kids of Creature Comforts. So come on, go ahead and party with them.
Party.
Yeah, because they're doing a
It's so
party.
cute.
They trying to make some party in Maple Valley. So let's do that.
Yes, it is a great pledge.
Yes,
You
it
need to
is.
get in on it because
Get
the
in on
game
it.
is
Yes. It's
awesome.
really fun. It's really fun.
And of course, Board&Dice.
Yes, the T games.
T games.
I'm still trying to pronounce on that. I'm still trying. But the latest two, Terracotta Army and Talatum, they're doing well.
Yes.
I mean, they're still hot, especially Talatum.
Yes.
That's hot. And let me tell you, Starla, it's still up there on my top for 2022.
Of course.
It's still on my top. Why you say that?
Because you won.
No,
played it. That's why.
family.
That's why.
Listen, that game was really good.
I know it's a good game.
It's a really good
but
game.
I know it's number one on your list because you won.
No, it's not. It is a very good game, and it's kicking butt, and I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
It's something everybody should try because it is fun.
Yes, it is fun. And, a lot of people say, oh, it might be too heavy. No, it's heavy.
I think it's middleweight, but on the higher end of middleweight.
It's on the higher end of middleweight.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not
going
too
toward
heavy.
It's going toward heavy.
Yeah, but it's middleweight.
But, I mean, once you get into it, and when you get to the rules, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, not at all.
It's just a lot going on, but it gets your brain going.
Yep,
I like
it's a
that.
good
I like
game.
that. So it's a good game. And then they also have 2 other games that's coming out, and that's Book of Time. You definitely got to check that one out.
Yeah.
And also Teotihuacan. They going to put everything in there, and they going to bling it out, family. So, hey, I'm looking forward to that too.
Me too.
Yes.
And next up is
Ask OFPG.
So, Mick, what questions do we have this week?
All right, we got 2.
Okay.
We got 2. All right, so Lynette from Facebook.
Hi, Lynette.
Hey, Lynette. She said, what is your Christmas morning ritual? Do you do stocking stuffers first or last? Any special rituals you do? Now, we don't do the stocking stuffers.
No.
We don't do that. And a morning ritual?
No.
I don't think we do that. But one of our rituals is listening to Nat King Cole, right before Christmas. We do that. Yes,
but
we do
that's
that.
like Christmas Eve.
That's that Christmas
That's not
Eve.
Christmas morning.
Yeah, that's Christmas
But
Eve.
typically Christmas morning, after everybody gets up, we try to eat breakfast or something, and then we open presents.
Yes. Now, back in the day, a little one can wait to get in here and break open everything, but he ain't a little one no more.
Yeah,
That's
but
Grant.
I mean,
He ain't a little
regardless of his age, we
Yes.
always waited till Christmas morning. Because a lot of people do open presents on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
We don't do
We
presents
don't
on
do
Christmas
that.
Eve.
It just don't feel Christmas like that to me.
No.
Only Christmas.
Yeah, and a lot of times, I wouldn't put the presents out until he went to sleep Christmas Eve.
Yes, we did
because
that.
I would
Yes,
let
we
him
did
think
that.
okay, you're not
Yes.
getting anything this year. And then when he wake up on Christmas Day, the tree will be full of presents.
And you're going to get cold. It's going to be cold under there. Yeah.
So a lot of times I hide the presents
Yeah.
and I don't put them out until
That's true.
Christmas Day.
That's
so
true.
now that Grant's 18, he knows the secret.
He know it's coming. He knows
knows
something
the
coming.
secret.
Because, back in the day, I was waiting. Like when you were a kid, you were waiting for the sunrise. Because my mom would say, you are not going to get under that tree until the sun comes up.
Yeah.
And you be waiting. Where the
Yeah.
sun at? Well, come on, son.
Yeah.
Come on. You waiting for that sun to come up.
See, when I was a kid, my mom would, wrap presents periodically, and as Christmas Day approached,
Really?
we'd have a tree full of, presents, and that would make you anticipate. So, like I said, we did not put presents on the tree the night before when Grant was
Okay.
smaller.
Okay.
But now that
Okay.
he's older, it's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. But I didn't know that your mother periodically put presents under there. It seemed like something was growing.
Yeah.
Trying to get some tents, trying to get your tents.
Well,
I
I just think it was that she got money to buy stuff. She buy something, wrap it, put on the tree. That's
Nah,
what I
my
think.
mother just gave me a threat. Don't touch nothing until the sun come up on Christmas Day. I'm like, okay, mama. All right. Yeah, so thank you for that,
Thank you.
Lynette.
That was a
Thank
good
you,
question.
Thank you. All right, RPU4 on YouTube.
Hi, Root.
Yes. He asked, what is the best game to play with someone who just wants to stay at the gate, as in they don't want to go past gateway games? Because they just want to keep it simple, but you want to move them a little bit past that gate. So that's a tough one. So you have someone who wants to stay at the gateway level, but you want to move them a little bit past. What game would that be?
Well, to stay at the gateway level,
Yes.
I would go with the classics. I would stick with
Yes.
the Ticket to Ride and the Catans
Yes.
and that type of game.
Yes.
But to go past, maybe go into something like a Wingspan, because it's got the birds, because Wingspan is really not, to me, it's not a gateway game. It's a little bit more middleweight because there's so much that you have to do.
Yeah.
I would push them past that way if they like birds. If they don't like birds, then I'd find some other game that's right there on the verge of gateway and middleweight and push them into that.
Now, what about, maybe Splendor? Could that push them? It's gateway, but could push them a little bit?
I guess so, but we've always used Splendor as a gateway game too. So I consider it gateway, but for some people it may not be.
So what do you do? So how about this? You do gateway, Splendor, and then let them have Splendor Duel. Saying, hey, I got something else for you to, play. It's still Splendor, but Splendor Duel.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
That would
That'll
probably
push them a
work.
little bit past that gate.
I think so too.
And I think with Carcassonne, that's a gateway, but then start adding in those modules. They got about 1,000 modules for Carcassonne. Just start throwing in some modules for them.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Yeah.
And then also you have Clank, because Clank has different variations.
Yes.
And Clank Catacombs.
Woo! Clank Catacombs is no joke.
That'll push you.
That'll push you past everything.
Yeah, but that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's going to be a challenge, but it's just baby steps.
Yeah, because I think if you introduce them a Ticket to Ride, the North America, the first one, then maybe go to
some of the other maps.
Ticket to Ride Europe. That's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, I think so.
And see how they like that.
And then Ticket to Ride Pennsylvania that brings in the stocks.
What's that? Rails and Sails. That's a little bit, a little bit more complicated.
Progressive Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, just progress them, past the gate into, everything else.
I agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that
RPU4. Yes, love you now, love you. All right, so that's all I got.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have some board game news.
And I got some.
All right, Mick, what's in the news this week? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there we go. Holiday version. Yes.
Okay.
All right, got some news.
All right, what's in the news?
Now, we know BoardGameTables.com.
Yes.
We've worked with them before, even have a really nice bag from them.
Yes.
Well, they were founded 8 years ago. Now, currently, they're in the process of changing their name to All Play. Now, despite the name change, I'm reading what they said, the company states that nothing else will be changing.
Okay.
But, they do a lot of stuff now. Not only just board game tables, but they do bags, they do games. Now we see they're doing shelving. Yes, family, they're doing shelving. So they want to change to something that kind of, shows all what they do.
And that makes sense.
Yeah,
rebrand so that you can encompass all of the different things. And so people don't think, all they do is board game tables.
That's true.
Now, they do other things.
They do a lot.
I like the rebranding idea.
Because, we like their game, Habitats, that we previewed. It was a really cool game.
Yes.
Now, they said All Play better reflects what we are trying to do going forward. So, so good luck to you guys, and that sounds good. All Play.
I'm all for a rebrand, especially when it makes sense.
Yes, and that makes sense.
Good luck with that. I love it.
All right, so now, Cephalofair.
Cephalofair.
Yes, Gloomhaven. Hey, don't do that. Now, Cephalofair was at PAX Unplugged, and they announced that they're going to bring out, get this family, Gloomhaven RPG. So now you're gonna be doing role playing in the Gloomhaven universe. Now I knew that was gonna come sooner or later. That was gonna come.
Makes sense.
Yes. So the big crowdfunding campaign is coming April 2023.
Wow.
And they're still gonna use kind of the robust combat system that they use now, where you have cards and you're either doing the top or the bottom. They're gonna still do that, but they're gonna add a third where you can do some more stuff, kind of like an RPG, like knocking a door, or kind of convince your enemies not to fight. So they're gonna do some things. But they came out last year at PAX about the miniatures. All the miniatures that you can get. Well, this is gonna really fit in good with the RPG system, which RPGers, tabletop RPGers like to use miniatures, and now this fits right in.
Wow.
And not only that, but with all the other games that they have out there. So so that's gonna be really interesting to see, and I'm excited. Now, I'm not really a role player anymore. I used to be, but I might do that.
I'd say Cephalofair, they're doing big things.
Cephalofair is doing big things. I tell you. Last one is about this lovely lady right here.
Okay.
Starla.
Okay, I make the news?
Now, yes, you did make the news.
Okay.
Now, one day I came in from work, and she was looking at TV, and she was looking at Rodney Smith, Watch It Played, and looking at backgammon. He was doing, I don't know why he was doing it, but he was teaching backgammon.
Classic two-player game, backgammon.
And Starla was looking at it. Starla looked at me and said, man, backgammon's pretty cool. And I'm like, what? And I said, wait a minute. Now, it doesn't have no theme, hardly. It has no color, hardly. It ain't cute. And she talking about she's really interested in it. So please, while I have you here, explain to me, my love.
Well, I don't know why that's newsworthy.
That's newsworthy.
But I was kind of curious that Rodney Smith decided to cover a classic.
Yes.
Because backgammon's been around for ages.
We don't know who designed backgammon or exactly when it was first played, but experts think it was about 5,000 years ago.
I've never learned to play it.
Me either.
I played dominoes, I played checkers.
Yeah.
I never played chess. I wasn't really interested in chess.
No, me either. No.
But backgammon always, kind of piqued my curiosity.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know. But he explained it as Rodney does. He explained it very well.
Yes.
And then I got online and I started looking for backgammon boards.
You really was going into it.
Yeah, I started looking.
Okay.
And you can get some in color. Now, mind you, you're only going to get 2 colors.
You're only going to get 2 colors.
But you can get red and white.
Yeah.
You can get purple and white.
Okay.
You can get blue. You can get black and white. So there are different colors. But I actually thought it was fascinating. And now I'm interested enough, thanks to Rodney Smith, that we're going to get a backgammon board.
Really? You greenlighted yourself?
I have greenlighted
yourself
because
for an old game.
I'm into classics.
Okay.
I think the classics have a lot of value. We should
They
don't
do.
sleep on the classics.
No, they've been around forever,
don't
and they
sleep on the
still getting
classics.
sold everywhere.
And he explained it so well.
Really?
And it was less than 30 minutes. He explained the game that now we have to get a set so I can play it.
And it's just a 2-player game.
It is a 2-player game.
Yeah.
And it has this cute little carry case, and you can carry it with you. So I love that. the board is its own carry case and stuff.
So you want that?
Yes.
Because it has a little cute little carry
case, and I can get it in colors. I was thinking about the purple.
What the what?
Purple.
The
Yeah, either purple.
They didn't have green?
Well, you know, I was really upset. I did not see green.
You didn't see no green?
I just saw red, purple, blue. Oh, so I'm listening
Now,
to
don't be
colors.
doing no DIYing. Don't do no DIYing and be painting and stuff. Don't do
The
that.
purple was really nice looking.
Really?
And even the red was nice. So, but anyway, I'm interested in backgammon now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah.
You're interested. Now, there was another one called Crokinole where, the one.
Crokinole.
Yeah, Crokinole where you
Yeah.
go, the little track.
Yes.
Now, I'm interested in that.
Okay, well,
I'm interested,
you know what?
yeah.
Again, don't sleep on the classics.
Yeah, don't sleep on the classics, but I'm interested in Crokinole.
Okay.
And I really want to, because I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You go on a track and you do cards and stuff, just regular cards.
yeah.
I'm like,
The Brothers Murph talked about that.
Yeah, their Brother Murph
Yeah,
really liked
yeah.
that, and some others like that, but I'm like, okay, all right, I might do that.
Yeah, I want to do backgammon.
Hey, that's no problem with me, but that's all I got.
Okay. So,
you got to go on you. It's on
for
you.
me,
Yeah.
we put out our latest episode of OFPG Voices.
Yes.
23, our big Christmas show.
Yes.
With 14 OFPG voices on
Yes.
one show.
Yes.
If you haven't checked it out, you need to check it out.
It's a good one, family. It's a good one.
It's just so good to have all those voices in one show.
Yes,
We're
it
really
is.
excited about that.
It is.
And the next one is coming out on December 21st.
Yes.
It'll be our last OFPG Voices episode of the year.
Yes.
And we're just so proud that we started this in January with 2 episodes a
Yes.
month, and we are ending it in December with the 24th episode. And we're going to be right back in January again.
Still moving.
Starting all over, more voices. But this last episode, we've got a new voice that you need to check out because she is from Brazil.
Brazil, family.
I'm not going to say no more.
All over the globe. We're hitting all over the globe.
This voice is from Brazil. Now, we have voices from Canada.
Yes.
Of course, we have the U.S. But
Yes.
now we have a new voice from Brazil.
Yes,
So check
yes,
it out on
yes.
December 21st.
Yes.
And don't forget, Christmas Day, December 25th, we'll be doing our Ugly Christmas Sweater show.
Yes.
We've had quite a few of you send in pictures.
Not enough, though. A lot of people say they don't have no Christmas sweaters.
Okay, well, the deadline.
I got mine, though. I got a few.
You got some
I got
ugly
a
sweaters.
few. Yes, I
You
got
some
a few.
ugly sweaters.
Yes.
But the deadline was December 17th.
Yes.
If you still have pictures out there, send it in. We'll start editing that show probably on tomorrow, which is the 19th. So if you have any pictures that you haven't sent,
throw it in
right
Throw it
now.
in, family. Come on, don't be afraid, family. Come
'cause
on.
We want to show those ugly
Yes.
sweaters, and some of them are so ugly that they're just darn cute.
Yes. Yes.
They
So
are
just
cute.
do it.
So that's all I have.
That's
So
all?
next we're going into the heart of the episode.
Let's hear something like that. Let's go.
All right, the heart of the episode.
Yes, we're here. We're here.
Yes, Christmas themed games.
Yes, and we got a few.
We got 5.
We got a few. Yeah.
So we looked at some different games just
Yes.
to kind of, give you some suggestions if you like Christmas themed games.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're in the holiday season, maybe these are some games you can take a look at.
And it's a good thing about it on our RPG Voices, some of our contributors, they did
Yes.
talk about a few Christmas games
they
out there.
did.
Yes, Aaron, he's talked about a
Yes,
few.
he did.
And it's some
And
out there.
Alexis
Yes.
as well.
Yes, it's some
So
out
the
there.
first on the list is called Christmas Tree.
Christmas Tree.
Now that came out in 2017.
Yes.
And it's from Clever Green Board Games.
And there's a second edition out now. Yes.
And it's 2 to 4 players. And this game is all about decorating a Christmas tree.
Okay.
You trying to figure out who can decorate the most beautiful Christmas tree.
All right.
Yeah, so it's got some open drafting,
Yeah.
set collecting, and tile placement.
Okay.
And this game is going to run you about $39.
Yeah. We've seen that out there.
Yeah,
$39.
it's out there about $39.
Yeah.
But it sounds interesting. We don't have it in our collection yet.
No.
But I think we need to try to get it. I would like doing decorating a Christmas tree.
Okay. All right.
I think that would be fun.
Okay. That could be fun.
Yeah, so-
Now, the next one up is 12 Days. Now, we
12
got
days.
2 that's about the 12 days of Christmas.
Yes.
But this one is 12 Days from Calliope.
Yes.
Yes. And this is a trick-taking game.
Trick-taking game.
Where you're trying to, just kind of re-gift some gifts that you're trying to get.
Oh, regifting.
You're trying to do re-gifting. So you have like 12 rounds for 12 days. And, it just, just trick taking.
And it's a 3 to 5 player game.
Yes, it is.
And you can get it from various retailers for about $20.
Yes.
But it's a fun little game. It's a cute little game.
Set collection.
Easy to carry with you when you go to a family gathering.
And Calliope has some good games.
Because
one of your favorites is out there.
Enchanted Blues.
Yes. So this is 12 Days Calliope.
Yes.
Now the next one we have, and that's in our collection. The next one is
12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas. Yes, from Eagle Griffin Games. Now this is 3 to 8 players.
Yes.
Because you got to do a little bidding, little set collection. You got to do all that.
And trick taking.
Trick taking. And it's a ladder climbing game.
Yes.
That's what they call it, ladder climbing.
Or card shedding game.
Yes, card shedding. You try to get all the cards out of your hand.
Yeah. And you kind of play the game where the person starting the play sets the tone for the game.
Yes.
So you can either play 2 cards that are the same, or you can play cards that are in sequence, but the person following you has to do the same, but they have to do a lower number. So if you play 2 9s, they have to come up with something lower than 9.
Yes.
Or if you play a 7 8 9, they have to come up with the sequence that's lower than that.
Yeah.
But that seems interesting.
It seems interesting.
Yeah, and the goal is to get rid of the cards in your hand.
Now they said out of the 12 Days of Christmas games, 12 Days from Calliope is a little bit more, I guess, it's a little complex.
Okay.
And then the second one, 12 Days of Christmas from Eagle Griffin is a little bit more easy.
Yeah, it does. It seems really easy.
Yes.
So, but I mean, that may be something for people who are, new to the hobby.
Yeah.
Start them off with something easy.
Yes.
Then work them up to the next 12 days.
Yeah, they work them up to the next 12 days.
Exactly.
But I'm glad we have both of them in our collection.
Me too.
Because they go along with what we need. If we have some people, like you said, who are just kind of getting into the hobby, give them something easy.
Yes.
And then, some of the ones who've played games for a while, give them the other 12 days.
Exactly.
So I like them a lot.
Yes. And 12 Days of Christmas is something that's near and dear to my heart.
Yes, it is.
Because in my family, we always celebrated the 12 Days of Christmas. Every time we would have Christmas breakfast, we bring everybody over, and my mother has the 12 Days of Christmas cups.
Yes.
We had the plates.
Yes.
And we'd all get together and sing the song, The 12 Days of Christmas.
You always told me about that, that tradition that you had.
Yes.
So that's a pretty cool tradition.
Yes, and we actually had a musician from the church. He taped the song instrumentally so we could have music playing while we sung it as a family.
Really?
The 12 Days of Christmas.
Now that's something serious there. That is something serious.
I hate you missed it. It was something to see. I wish I had video.
Now the next one that's on our list is Christmas Lights, a card game from 25th Century.
Yes.
And that is 2 to 6 players, and basically that's set collection, memory, and trading. Because you're really trying to make a string of lights, of Christmas lights, and that's set collecting. So that sounds like a really fun game too.
Yeah, and Alexis on our OFPG Voices show, she talked about this game.
Yes, she did.
She did. And
she really liked it a lot.
She likes it a lot.
Yes. So definitely take a look at that. And it's really, really cheap.
Yeah.
Like $12.99 we saw on, what is that? We saw that on Barnes & Noble for $12.99 and then also on Miniature Market for just $7. So that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
And then the last one on our list is Merry Grinchmas.
Yes,
from
Merry
Funko
Grinchmas.
Games.
Funko Game coming out with a nice little game for the family.
Yes, 2 to 6 players.
Only $20.
Yeah.
$20 out there.
It's a simple game. It's just roll and move. That's
roll
it.
and move, and you're trying to get enough points because the Grinch is out there trying to mess with those Who folks, and you're just trying to collect enough presents and points before he does, because you're fighting against him before the Who start singing their little thing. They start singing their little, they start singing. So you got to beat that. So it sounds like a fun little game for the family. Definitely for the family. Yes.
So those are our 5 Christmas-themed games that you can check out for the holiday season.
Yeah, and there's more out there, but take a look, research. But we want to give you these 5 just to say, hey, here goes some, to check out.
Here's a list you can look at. Okay.
So,
all right. So that's it for our heart of the episode.
Yes, it is.
So Mick, what did we get?
Ooh, we got a few.
All right, Mick, what did we get this week?
Got a little bit, but I'm excited about a lot of it.
Of course.
Now, the first one is from Dire Wolf Digital. Love them. And this is the latest expansion for Dune Imperium, and that's Immortality. And excited, it's going to add some more things, some more things to the game. I'm excited about it. You
Yes.
know, very, very excited. And then it gave us a little promo card, you know, also. So I'm excited. Thank you, Dire Wolf. And I'm excited to add this to our collection already of Dune Imperium. And I can't wait for the movie to come out.
Yes.
Can't wait for the second half of the movie. Now, this one I've heard a lot about, especially at Essence when it came out. And it's from Horrible Guild. Yes, it's Horrible Guild Games, and that's The Great Split. Now, this is unique because it's a split and you pick game where you get a set of cards and you split it.
Right.
You know, you split it, and then you give it to, you know, your partner, you know, you give it to somebody, another opponent, and then they decide which of the split that they want, and then they give you back whatever they didn't take. And that's a unique game, and then you start scoring for whatever you're trying to get. You know, the cards that you collect, you score based off of those. So a lot of people are saying some great things about this game, and I definitely want to check it out. You know, they say it's a unique split and you pick game. So I definitely,
and you pick.
Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Definitely.
You split, they choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
You split, they choose. Now this one, you know, that is one. It's still hot.
Yes.
It's still hot.
Very hot.
And this is from DeVere. Thank you, DeVere, for what's coming up. And it's Lacrimosa. And, you know, this is the one where it's a worker placement, very interesting worker placement, where it's a lot going on, where you're trying to complete, you know, Mozart's, who's died. You're trying to complete Mozart's last, you know, symphony, the Requiem. And you're trying to get it done, and you're going into the past, you're going into the present, and you're doing some stuff in the future, which, you know, worker placement, which is set collection, and things like that. Now, we played this at BGG Con this year, at the fall one, and, you know, I liked it. Yeah. You still kind of on the fence, still on the fence, and I want you to play it.
I'll play
so
it
you can play it again. Yes. But I really enjoy it, and it's one of my tops for 2022.
Yes.
And I really do like this. So thank you so much for this one.
Lacrimosa.
Lacrimosa. It's a heavy one.
No, it's heavy.
It's heavy. And then this is another one for DeVere. And I want to thank them. And it's Butaku. I think I said that, Butako. Butuku. And this was last year that it was really good. It's a very interesting worker placement game that I really did enjoy when I played it at Dice Tower West earlier this year. And I played with Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming and the Brothers Murph. Yes, I played with them, and this was Dwayne taught us, and it was a very interesting game. Now he won.
Yes.
Now look at that, y'all. He won. So I think we were set up. But anyway, it was an enjoyable game, and I liked it, and I want us to check it out.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play it.
No,
yet.
you have not. It's a beautiful game.
Yes.
It's very beautiful. It's very. I don't know if it's cute, but it's beautiful and very colorful.
It's colorful, yeah.
It's very colorful.
Yeah.
So I just want you to check that out.
It's heavy too.
Yeah, it's heavy too.
Lord.
And it's very involved, but it's a good game. It's a good game. Now this next one is from Modiphius. Thank you, Modiphius. The Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, the adventure game. Yes, and I am so excited for this one from Modiphius. And you know, it's basically going on an adventure. It's like kind of a dungeon crawl, but it's an adventure that you can continue. It has a campaign, and I'm really excited for this one right here. 1 to 4 players, and I'm hoping it's gonna be 2, so I don't have to do it solo. Starla's not gonna do it, family. She's not. It's gonna be me, and probably hopefully Grant. Now they also, along with that, gave me some metal coins, so I got that.
Oh goodness!
And along with that, they gave me they gave us the 5 to 8 player expansion. Now in the campaign you can't go 5 to 8. The campaign is just 1 to 4. But the 5 to 8 you can do other, like, you know, a free roam. They call it free roam adventures, where 5 to 8 people can go out there in Skyrim and do some stuff, do some adventuring. So that is wild.
Oh man!
So that's they gave us that. And then also they gave us the miniatures upgrade set, where you can do. They have a miniatures game called Call to Arms, and you can kind of use this to kind of test out the waters if you want to do the miniatures game. But you can also use these miniatures in this game, in the you know, Skyrim adventure game. So it's really, really interesting how they got that going. So at the miniatures upgrade.
Okay.
Then along with that, they gave us one of the expansions, the Dawn Guard expansion. So we got that. Thank you so much.
And there's more.
Then there's more. Last one. Then they gave us the From the Ashes expansion.
Okay.
So we got the whole thing, family, whole
Yes,
thing.
yes.
And then, on last but not least,
A playmat.
a playmat.
Yes.
They gave us a playmat. So yes, so we got to thank you, Modifians, because we're going to have fun with that one.
Yes.
So Starla, that's it.
All right. Woo. I don't know.
You gotta move a little.
I don't even have enough space.
You got enough space, a lot of it.
All right,
a lot
so
of it.
that's it for what did we get?
Yes,
So
yes.
Mick, that's all we have this week.
That's all we got. So Starla, where can we get some merch?
Well, if you're looking for shirts,
Yes.
from Our Family Plays Games,
Yes.
and OFPG Voices,
Yes.
visit us on Spring.
Yes, to do that, because hey, it's still Christmas. You
That's
might
right.
not get something, but maybe you can get a later gift for somebody. You never know. You never know. Now, Starla, so where can they find OFPG?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yes.
you can find us on Facebook,
Yep.
Instagram,
Yes.
Twitter,
Yes.
and right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
That's local family.
you can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yep.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
Family, thank you so much for coming out and checking out with us while we're just going through this wonderful Christmas season.
Yes.
And we want you to all be safe out there and keep enjoying this beautiful season. And definitely keep with the Ask OFPG questions. We love answering them and talking about it. And then definitely just keep talking to us, asking questions and commenting and all that. We love talking back. But there's one thing, family, and you know there's one thing we want you to always know. We love you. Bye now.
Everybody.